deeply, seriously. Why we live in this society which we have made, which we have structured, put together. So, one asks very seriously, my friend and I are talking together, walking in a shaded lane, where there are a lot of birds and flowers and the beauty of the earth. Is it possible to change the human behavior? Is it possible for a human being who is so fragmented, so broken up, so contradictory, so much in conflict, is it possible to fundamentally, not superficially, through pressure, through reward and punishment, but deeply, can there be a mutation not only in the brain cells themselves, but in the whole structure of the psyche, which is self-centered, egotistic, utterly concerned with itself? This has been the problem of some of the religious people from the ancient of times. And those very, very, very few have perhaps broken the chain of self-centeredness with all its limited selfish activity. And the vast majority of people carry on. So we are asking, my friend and I together, is it possible for us to change? Not change to something else. That's only a becoming. When you change what you are to what you should be, that's a form of becoming. Right? So that's no change at all. I wonder if you understand this. If I'm greedy or schizophrenic or utterly committed to some kind of amusement and fun and entertainment, to change from that particular form of entertainment to another form of entertainment is still entertainment. Right? But change implies an ending, not a continuity. Right? I wonder if you understand all this. To have great simplicity inwardly, that can only happen when there is absolute clarity. And that can take place when there is an ending to constant indulgence. Ending. So, my friend and the speaker or talking over together, they say, is it possible for each one of us to fundamentally end greed and violence, the search lastingly for some kind of pleasure, end fear, and so on. So we'll go into it now. From childhood, our brains have been conditioned to solve problems. A child goes to the school, he has a problem to how to read and write. And as he grows older, mathematical problems, geographical problems, historic, so on. So our brain, actually this is a fact, it's not my speaker's imagination if you have observed yourself. Our brains are conditioned to solve problems. The brain is conditioned. So throughout life, we are trying to solve problems. Haven't you noticed this? So, to solve a problem, the brain must be free to solve it. But if it is full of problems itself, it cannot solve problems. That's a logical, sane observation. You can see it in politics, how it is, what is happening. They solve one problem, and in the solution of that problem, there are multiple problems. Right? You see this economically, and so on. So one of our first demands, or first inquiry, is to find out whether we can be free to investigate why our brains, why we are always solving problems, why we have problems first. We have problems, right? And you go to various places to resolve your problems. If you have never been alone in the world, wandering among the hills, they'll teach you how to be alone in the woods. You pay $200 or $500 or more, and they teach you. And you are willing to be taught. Right? So, what we are saying is, a brain, your brain, when it is conditioned from childhood to the resolution of problems, you're only multiplying problems. But if one can understand, see the fact, not only the explanation, the reason, the logic of it, but see the fact that a brain that is trained, educated to solve problems as you have been from childhood, you are bound to increase more and more problems. Right? This logic, say. So, is it possible